What's up, everybody, and welcome to your Friday evening 5 p.m. dose. And yes, we are all wearing the same clothes, and I can confirm we are mucho stinky. So just be glad this is not a 4D Panavision experience. Your nose will thank me later. So we are back in studio with the lovely Bella. You want to reintroduce yourself?
Hi, everyone. I'm Bella. Back again.
Just in case they're tuning in for the first time.
Yeah.
Because as you said privately on Monday, the only reason you're here is to garner us some more dang followers.
This is also true.
Yeah, because you apparently are just the arbiter of all that is wisdom in the space of garnering followers on the internet. Tell us your ways. How do you do it?
Well, he actually, is like TikTok famous for showing off his muscles and taking off his shirt slowly. So
Ooh, we'll have to dive into that in a
You
second.
gotta make this about me, huh?
Would you be upset if Mitchell turned around and started an OnlyFans for shirtless pics? Because he has gotten many texts and DMs to
It's
send
a little weird.
no, I wouldn't be mad if you made an OnlyFans to do that. If the money that you got, we went on dates with.
I'm all for it.
Like, I am in for that business. I will be your pimp
You
if
wanna,
we're gonna do it that way.
Oh shoot, really? Hey, you take the photos. I'll do that. We'll make this a business.
Absolutely.
Guys have asked you for feet pictures before, haven't they? You said
That's
we can
not
make this.
important.
But she's the
into
pimp. The pimp don't pimp himself.
We can make this
or
into
herself.
an empire. Think about it.
Let's build an empire.
Yeah. Oh, Sarah Blakely, here we come.
Yeah, OnlyFans, fans. They're going to start their own website.
It's a little absurd how much money those people make
On OnlyFans?
on OnlyFans. It's a tad bit on the absurd side.
I know some people that have some OnlyFans.
and they make a crazy amount, don't they?
More than my salary, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Your friends have OnlyFans.
Not
and
my
their
personal
names aren't
friends.
public information or anything?
You're like, wait, hold on, let me open up that.
Let me show you. She's so good. Look at this picture.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
I don't know if it is as lucrative for guys, though. I
I've
feel like
heard
it's a lot-
otherwise. I've heard it's
Really?
more lucrative for guys because there's not as many guys out there.
It's like guys in dance.
But, like, what girl? I don't know. As a girl, I'm not going to be like,
It's
you
not
send me a
girls.
shirtless...
It's not girls.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Okay.
It's not girls.
I'm following now.
But I feel like it could totally be girls.
It could.
Like, no offense to the girls out there. Actually, you know what? Whatever. Take offense. I don't care. Here's the girl in my mind that's going for that. Like, you have a standard, right, of a guy that you're looking for. And not only could you get that standard that you're looking for, but you can get more than that standard, right? Like, you as a person, like, you're very attractive, you're very friendly, like...
I feel like if I say yes to that, then I sound vain.
No, you're not
That's
vain.
why I don't take compliments.
No, just say yes. Just say yes. You have a standard,
Yes.
and you can.
Sure.
You have the capacity and the capability to get somebody who's above your bar.
Sure.
But by like, if you walked into a bar, you would have to say no. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Well, if I walked into a bar, I would have to pursue, whereas you would have to say no.
This is true. Okay,
right?
yes.
Okay, so that's all I was trying to say. So
Okay.
with that, I can't even remember what was I saying.
How guys can get girls to buy OnlyFans photos.
Yeah. Okay. So you would not be interested in buying an OnlyFans photo of Mitchell because you could get Mitchell, obviously.
Yeah.
Right. That just makes logical sense.
I mean, I might subscribe, maybe.
Maybe.
Definitely. She's like, been there, unsubscribing.
Yeah, exactly.
So you wouldn't pay for that.
No.
But girls who couldn't get their ideal and they're settling right now would.
No, because girls are not visual people.
No, but that's the thing. That's why you would have to make your OnlyFans not only visual, but also mentally stimulating.
Yes. Yes.
And how do we do this?
Well, you have to have a remakeover of your public image for sure. Not just gym stuff, because that's guys. I watch that.
Mm-hmm.
I would subscribe to get your gym stuff.
Yeah.
So how would we reformat this business?
ASMR is too stereotypical. I think with you we need to go. I think it needs to be like a fourth wall break, kind of like dinner. It's almost like a dinner for two, but it's just him and he's eating with you.
Wait, have y'all seen that guy that's famous on TikTok? And he's always in a romantic setting, and then he's like eating a taco, and he's like, one for you and one for me, and then he like takes a bite.
He's like, ooh, that was spicy.
It was spicy.
Wow.
And I may have watched a few of them. But like,
Oh, she got out of her bed immediately. She made tacos. She's like, and puts it on, one for you and for me, and then she starts
drooling. It's like
no,
what?
but something like that, like girl, you have to do something through like the female gaze. Like guys always think is like dating apps, whatever it might be, Instagram, like through a male gaze. Like, Jim, I'm a bro, hold a fish, like shoot a gun, and girls are.
But girls don't like that. I see girls who do that all the time.
But I just feel like if you looked softer, a little bit softer.
So look seductively into the camera and just be like the whole.
Never
lip.
do that again.
Because you can. Oh, all right. Take notes, Mitchell. But I think what you're describing is a pretend female's ideal man.
Yes.
Which is a man who is a beta male but has an alpha male presence.
Yes.
Right?
Wow. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't want that. You don't
No.
actually need that in your life. You need an alpha male who's going to take charge and like be that rock and lightning rod.
I think it's so dependent on the girl. I don't like guys that are like super take charge because
I don't mean that in like an overbearing way. I mean that in a poignant way. Like I know what I'm doing. Like directed life kind of situation.
Okay, then yes.
Like I knew what I was doing with my life. I was going to college and I'm gonna find a wife and I'm going to make a family. Like that was my plan. Check.
Almost. You're not there yet.
I was like
a week.
Whoa.
Third check. That third check
Jeez,
though.
wow.
Sorry, I got to tell Ellie separate family. I gotta tend to them tonight. But no, that's what it is. So it's like it's the girl's ideal man is like a man who has the physique of a Greek god, and is a beta man, and like is like just like a simp basically.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think we've just defined what your OnlyFans needs to be in your new kingdom empire.
So somehow I need to be a simp and eat tacos and look at someone seductively? That's
no.
what I got from it.
You're missing the point. You're missing the point.
I am missing
You
the point.
are
I don't
seductive
get it.
when you become the beta male and say like, hey, you want me to do the laundry for you?
Yeah, that's a.
I mean, not like I wouldn't do the laundry, but I'm just saying like you just hit all of the stereotypical
But
boxes.
do girls want that in real life? Is that the question? No. So I don't get. So what they don't want in real life is opposite of what they want to look at.
It's. I think the best way to sum it up is the book 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
because he's in public like this, like he's like a CEO, right? So he's like super successful.
Yeah.
But like in private, he's like, kind of gets
He's-
really intimate. I mean, yes, he's
Yes.
a dom for sure, but and she's such a sub, which is hilarious to me that is what girls read anyway. But I would think that it would be the other way around.
Yeah.
That it would almost be flipped, where it's like he kind of like comes home and he's like, "Hey,
Yeah.
like, are
Or
you
that
gonna?"
he has like a soft spot for one specific girl.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say one
Yeah.
specific thing. I'm like, oh, the butt. So I want to touch on one thing, super tangential.
Okay.
I noticed that you had to in the break here whip out some chapstick. Now, for my lovely fiance, could you hold that up and tell her what you are using?
Carmex? Cherry flavored. No, classic flavored.
Hold
but
up.
I usually get cherry flavored.
Hold up. We might have go on.
But
She
this-
loves Carmax.
Okay.
I love CarMax too.
This is.
I hate Carmax.
I think this might. No, this isn't yours.
No, it is.
Oh.
Pulled it out of my book bag
Whoops.
a while ago. Yeah.
That's
She
why.
got
That's
on-
why you were confused that it wasn't cherry.
I had a CarMax one, like a regular chapstick, and that one, and she pulled out some fancy, like $17 one. She's like,
Okay, that is because I'm a chapstick fiend. This is actually not my favorite kind. Burt's Bees, always.
Oh.
Or Smith's.
Burt's
Yes,
Bees.
Burt's Bees. Okay,
What
you and Ellie can have that
flavor?
Carmax.
What flavor of Burt's Bees?
Original all the way. Sorry,
Original is the best, but if you had to pick another flavor.
I've only used ever
Wow,
original.
okay, you gotta try the vanilla bean at some point.
Yeah.
It tastes like birthday cake.
I think I've found my own. I think I got my swagger back. Have you seen those TikToks? No. Okay, never mind.
For someone that doesn't have TikTok, you know a lot about
yeah,
TikTok.
what the heck?
It's YouTube Shorts. They just added like a TikTok type feature to YouTube.
They did that to Instagram too. It's like Instagram Reels.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
hate that.
And Snapchat's trying to do it too.
I don't
Snapchat's
use Snapchat.
highlights.
Wouldn't know.
Yeah, I don't use Snapchat.
I don't have Snapchat. Never had a Twitter. Instagram can go suck a fat one.
I only had Snapchat whenever, you remember in like middle school, beginning of high school, when they ranked your 3 best friends?
Do they not still do that?
No.
Oh, well then, yeah, that's how
That used to
I
be
am.
like such drama in the classroom of like, she's his best friend on Snapchat. Ugh, I lived for that.
Okay, thinking back to social media platforms and how they used to be, do you remember in high school, Yik Yak?
Oh my gosh, yes. I feel like you were like very into Yik Yak.
I was. When I full-time dual enrolled my senior year at Kennesaw State for my senior year of high school, I was on Yik Yak, and I was like the top poster for like a month and a half at
you just,
Kennesaw.
like, roast people?
No, I wouldn't roast anybody. I would say these lines, stupid, very stupid, but they just top of the leaderboard every time, which is like, okay, we get it. If you like somebody, just go up and talk to them, and then that was it.
Really?
Upvoted all the way to the top.
Ours was all school drama.
Oh, well, I mean, when I was in high school, yeah, 100%.
And that's all anyone cared about.
Well, it was like,
who
this
posted
chick
that?
is a slut.
Or no, they'd be like, did anyone see blah, blah, blah behind the bleachers? And it's like, oh, well, who saw that? Who was it? Like, it became like a whole topic of conversation.
Also, I was not smart enough to do fake ones. That could have gotten me legendary levels of social credit.
That should have been your senior prank.
You know what? Our senior prank was very frightening.
Wait, what was it?
I was not involved, thank goodness, because everybody who was involved got their diplomas like stopped for 4 months.
No way.
Until they finished public service. So what they did is they got actual spray paint, and they spray painted like the school.
That's so mild.
No. But they spray painted and like defaced in like the whole front parking lot, and they I think it was they cemented a toilet into the principal's
That's
parking
kind of funny.
That is funny.
space.
That's awesome.
So
wonderful.
The cementing part is funny.
Yeah.
I feel like people wouldn't get in trouble for that, but the whole spray paint thing, yeah,
I
that's.
think that's what they did, because they
a little
definitely toilet
ridiculous.
paper rolled, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I get that, the spray paint is removable in theory. I think the principal at that time also out of school suspended me for a week for going into the school on a Sunday and getting my binder.
Really?
Yeah. So this is the kind of guy that make an example out of somebody.
Yeah.
So that was a super unfortunate time in my life,
I was
which
gonna
we can
say,
we
I
can
feel
go
like
into that another time.
I did much worse things in high school and we didn't get in trouble for it.
Yeah, because I was a nerd. So I was a top of my class A student.
Oh yeah, same.
And I'm like, hey man, he's like, why were you in the school on the weekend? I'm like, I'm trying to get my binder. He's like, yeah, are you sure about that? I'm like,
Yes.
yes, I was just trying to do homework.
Wow.
And it was like, didn't believe me. Cop right here with his dick on my shoulder. And another cop was just like staring at me from across the table. Very frightening. Very frightening.
Wow. Okay. We won't tell what we did in high school. Say that for another time.
Did you guys really do awful stuff?
Yes.
That's crazy.
But
I
not
didn't.
only to
Give
the
us
school,
one. Give us one.
Give us
really
just
Well, I
a
told
taste.
you one. This wasn't even to the school. I won't even go into full detail on this one. But like for our senior wars, like we would go and like roll people's houses.
Roll people's houses.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, this is messed up.
Yeah. So we went to one of my friends' houses.
Don't tell me you shit in somebody's yard.
No, honestly, it was probably worse.
That's pretty good.
But if you take salt and you put salt in someone's yard and then put Skittles over it, like the morning dew will kill the grass and then it will dye the grass whatever color the Skittles are.
So a rainbow.
So we basically made a rainbow in someone's yard, but we did something not so nice, which I won't go into.
They spelled a mean word.
We spelled a mean word, and we shouldn't have done it, but we did way worse things.
But should
than
you
that.
have not done it? I don't know. Like,
It was still fun.
are you somebody?
fun.
Yeah.
Are you somebody who looks back on things you did that were like big turning points in your life, and you're like, man, I would go back and change that in a heartbeat?
No. I mean, I've literally told him, like, I broke into the Auburn Stadium and got in a lot of trouble legally.
Really?
Yeah. And, like, I would do it again. For sure.
Oh, that's awkward. I had buzz card access.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Well, we technically didn't. I've broken into the stadium.
I did freshman year.
For anyone that's watching this that went to Auburn, I'm so sorry. But I've broken into the stadium multiple times. But the time that I got caught, I actually went in with a key. Like, the guy that worked the lights, like, let us in because he was one of my friends. And we got in trouble because there were sensors on the field that we didn't know that they had installed. So it's totally not our fault.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but I got in a lot of trouble. I had to do a ton of community service. Like, almost got kicked out of Auburn. Like, it was a whole thing. It was a whole
for going
thing.
onto the field. Here's the thing that kills me. So we have a tradition at Tech, which is not so different than other school traditions in that way, which is, we steal teas from around campus.
Yeah.
Because it's Georgia Tech, so we take teas because we have a
Mm-hmm.
Tech tower on campus, and it's like Tech, like a Tech on each side.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 4 big T's up on Tech Tower, and it's become like it hasn't happened in a while.
Because the security's gotten really good up there.
Really good. So you used to like find a way to steal a T off of Tech Tower. I mean, we're dealing with a bunch of engineers here, so it's like police systems and like all this stuff. So like that's like day 1 of their class.
Wow.
Yeah.
But, so they would steal it. But the last guy that did it by himself.
Honestly, I feel like that's better.
And the only way he got caught is because he accidentally left his license plate uncovered.
Wow.
How much trouble do you get though? Like
Almost got expelled.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like,
Doing it like a tradition
why?
like that though?
Yeah.
Like obviously you don't just let students do that. You don't like a cop drives by, sees that, and is like, oh, tradition, let them go. But like kick them out of the school for
No,
something
but
that happened. Like they do, like it's a regular thing. Like it's
but
a tradition.
It's a disincentivized tradition. That's the difference. Is the administration is taking the strong stance.
I just don't understand why. I feel like colleges recently just have such a stick up their ass. Like, I feel like if they've done it before, like, why not let them do it now? If a cop passed by, I'd be like, it is school tradition. Like, I would let them do it if I was a cop.
let them do it for sure.
Same, sure.
I'd
help.
I'd probably help.
I'd be like, yo, let me take a picture with it real quick, and then
That'd
y'all
be
go
awesome.
on your way.
Yeah, because when I was a freshman, I did the same thing. Like I broke into the football field and did wind sprints on the field because our field, it's turf now.
How did you sneak in? I'm curious. Or did you do bus card access? Because I snuck in.
I didn't have buzz card access my freshman year. So what I did is it was a crew of people that I can't remember, it was Techsploration. We had a group message or something, and we would like go get on top of roofs and stuff.
Oh my gosh, I used to do the same thing.
Yeah, it was awesome. It lasted about 5 minutes, of course. Then you get over it, and then you're like, shit, I have too much work to do. But we got on top of like the architecture building. Which
Yes,
is like,
I've heard. Yeah, I've been on top of that one as well.
So that's a good one. But we went around like the north gate.
Yeah.
For the stadium on the
the north gate
on the Tech lawn, the Tech Tower lawn side.
Yeah.
It's like super wide and easy.
Yeah, you
just
just
go
kind of all we did was we climbed up on the fence, and literally there's stairs that go down and then it goes up a ramp, but we just like kind of like propped our way around the bars and then swung around. And it was like super easy. I've literally I premeditated it all the time. Like I'd always walk by and be like, I could easily sneak in there. Yeah. One night, my friends and I went out and we came back to Tech, and we weren't tired. I was like, this is the night. This is what we're doing. And so we did that. I was scared to death that my very uncoordinated friend would fall to his death.
Oh, no.
Because you could fall and definitely break something or kill yourself.
That's probably why they try to disincentivize it.
Yeah,
because they don't want the liability issue.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, come on, if you let us do it in like a, hey, wink, wink, we won't look, then it's like there's a best way to do it that will come to the surface, and everybody will just do it that way.
Yeah.
But we didn't have sensors on our field, so. But we had actual grass, so you would have thought they would have protected it a little bit better, but they didn't. They failed. They suck. But it was fun. So we just graduated. So speaking of that field, we just were there this past weekend. What did you think of our graduation? Was it lame? Exciting? You graduated.
I thought the speech was really good.
He was great.
He did the whole like you're on mute thing. I thought that was so funny.
So cute.
Yes, it was
so
great.
funny. I thought it was way shorter than mine, so I was really appreciative. I got a good tan because it was a wee bit hot outside that day, but I thought it was fun. Sat with your family.
People out there don't look too close at Mitchell's forehead or my own, for that matter.
No, yours is fine.
No, yours really is fine.
Oh yes, Ellie's been making fun of me for it. So
you also didn't stay for the whole entire thing. You left it like
no, I stayed for the whole time,
which means that his
diploma
his
does not actually
not valid.
Cabrera said it.
Yeah, I didn't just get it last year though, but whoops. Yeah, I was a year late for my graduation, so I postponed it till this spring.
At least they let you walk though.
Yeah, it was nice, but they tried to make us wear masks all the way up to it.
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah, I know.
Okay, all of the pictures that I got from being on stage, maskless, and I love it. Like it's great because it makes me feel normal. Instead of like, imagine going through, they got headshots of us when we were going up onto the stage. It's like a mask. Go walk and get your diploma, mask.
Yeah,
taking a
show
picture with
that
the
to your
mask.
kids like when you graduated.
Just ruin the memory.
It really does.
Yeah. So maskless, Come get me, Cabrera.
Did you tell him about your fail? Your epic fail?
Oh yeah. So I had the idea that I saw people taking like selfies with Cabrera. I was like, yo, like I want to do that.
No.
So I thought, I'm not good at selfies, so I'm gonna video me walking across, like face video. And so, but the issue was like, because of course I had my mask off, and as I'm walking up the ramp, the dude was like mask on. So I was like, oh crap, and I had already started like ready to record. The thing is, I didn't turn the camera to face me. It was regular camera. So like I put my mask on, I press record, and I'm walking. I see that it's not recording me, so I like tried to like press the button right as I'm walking up to Cabrera, and I was like, ah. And then I grabbed the diploma, did my whole whatever thing, and then I walked down and I literally videotaped my feet walking across the stage.
That's good. That's good. You have to actually save that video because then
I have it.
You'll be able to remember it later.
Yeah.
Because I had my old phone, and it's honestly for the best because I have a bunch of old memories on that phone were just no bueno. So I got a new phone and it deleted all my photos. So download Google Photos or whatever and offload those and save them so you do not lose them. Because I lost all of my photos.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, I had to make a new life on my phone.
Who's your service provider?
Who's your service provider? AT&T
What's your
for now.
sign?
I'm about to switch over to just Comcast Mobile because it's cheap and
I have
good.
Verizon. When I got a new phone, all my stuff transferred.
Verizon.
See, that's the thing is I didn't get it through the carrier.
Oh,
I got it through Apple.
gotcha.
So I went in and bought a new phone and switched the SIM card.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how carriers get you hooked. Because I'm not hooked on any plan. I can just leave.
How much is it though?
I don't know because my daddy pays for it.
My
That's
daddy.
nice.
Thanks,
nice.
daddy.
No shame, 100%.
No, it's cheaper to have more people on a plane.
It is.
No,
They get a better
yeah.
deal.
No, it definitely is. But I'm trying to get off of it so Ellie and I can make our own plan.
Oh.
Because we're cute like that. Or I love bills.
I love sharing expenses.
Do her parents pay for hers?
Yeah.
Then, like, honestly, if they're cool with still paying it, I'd just
No.
be like, yo.
I wouldn't say a word.
I wouldn't either. I'd wait till they
Absolutely
come to
not.
me and say sorry. Yeah.
No. See, I'm the kind of person that I love my parents and I love her parents. They're both amazing people. But I want to separate all of that, like, for sure.
Sounds
That's
like you're just.
aggressive.
Yeah, no, he's like, I want to.
Separate.
I don't want them to ever see
No,
each
it's
other.
just-
I can't wait to have this girl on myself.
Think about it this way.
We're
Think
not
about
gonna
it
see
this way.
Ellie forever.
And no offense to parents out there, because my parents watch this and listen to this, so don't take offense to this. But the more, like, I came home, I moved back in after I graduated, and that's a very jarring experience because you go from, being able to control everything in your life to then coming back home, and then all of a sudden,
You don't say.
like, you're just at the whim of the people who have.
Yeah, Mitchell. Can
Yeah, you
relate
don't
to
say.
that?
I don't even have a car. I have no car. I'm stuck at my house. Like, I moved back in and I
That
can't
sucks.
leave. So,
I mean, no, your parents, great. So
I feel like it's humbling though.
yeah, I guess.
yeah.
Like it's
In a
and
hurtful
it's
way.
nice at the same time because like the fridge always full.
Well, it's,
That's
just, it's
true.
very hard to, like, date people because it's like, we're either going back to your place or you're going to sit there and watch a movie with my parents. Like, we're going to.
Which is
Well, wait, what
I-
are you
which I
trying to
agree.
do?
I'm just like not everybody in the room staring at you being
Well,
like, yo,
like
The stuff that people do, the dating thing, Come on, man.
come on, man.
But yeah, so I found that to be a very jarring experience.
Mm-hmm.
And so, the more things that are still keyed into your lives in marriage, I'm like, okay, well, that's one more thing that you can have an input on.
Mm-hmm.
And no offense,
fair.
I love taking parents' input, running it through my filter of am I going to do it or am I not going to do it, and then choosing versus getting an input and having to do it.
Yeah.
Because that's been my 23 years of life is getting and doing versus being able to choose.
Interesting.
Because it's like a phone plan. It's like I can choose what phone plan we have, and then I don't have to be at the whim of, hey, you guys are using all the data this month.
You don't have
Stop using all
unlimited?
the. I mean, we
Do
do.
they still? I feel like all plans have to be unlimited now.
We do have unlimited, but I'm just saying that's just an example.
Yeah. Interesting.
And of course, I'm complaining. I also have the best parents in the whole world, and they're amazing. And I skipped Friday parties to watch movies with them every single Friday night for my entire life.
That's how I am with my parents.
Yeah, I'm toyed.
My parents would probably be like, "Do you want to stay on our phone plan?" I'd be like, "Yeah, that'd be great."
That'd be great, Mom. I love you. So we are coming up here close to the end of the episode. Is there anything that you guys wanted to throw out there or chat about before we had our time expire on us?
Anything?
Okay, I got a question.
Go on.
What is a weird thing that you guys do when you're together that other people would look in and say that's weird as heck?
Shit, where do we start?
Or
everything
you wouldn't want people to know you did?
Our first date, we fed each other a pecan waffle. Yeah, pecan, whatever.
Pecan.
Anyway, in my car, eating a Waffle House waffle while watching Cody Co.
I feel like that's adorable. You don't
No,
think
that's
that's
cute.
cute?
I'm saying
I think
like
it's
things.
I think it's weird if someone was sitting in the back seat, like I'm feeding you a waffle, and yeah.
Third wheels are always awkward.
Are you talking about something that's just like,
I'll give you an example.
Give me a good example.
So Ellie
Make
and
it
I,
quick.
when we're together, we do this thing, and it's from her cousins. Invented this, but it was an accident because they're little. They do this thing called "Try Butt Squisms."
What was that?
What?
It's like our like whenever we say goodbye to each other on the phone, I say like "Try Butts," and she says "Squisms." It's like squeeze the butt cheeks.
I feel like ours would be whenever we'll be in the car, like sitting together, and then you'll give me a compliment, and then we both have like a moment of silence, and we'll go.
It really is like we'll just be perfectly fine. I'll just look over and be like, like you're beautiful, and then we like just drive for like 10 seconds, and then we just sit there and realize
did that start?
It's because I will do it. Because I'm really bad at. He's bad at taking me. He'll be like, no, I'm not super handsome. I don't have a chiseled body, and I'm like, yes, you do. But for me, it's like he'll give me a compliment, and I'm just like I just kind of like internally cringe because I don't want to say like no, but at the same time I'm like really bad at taking compliments.
That was a good anime voice. No.
Oh,
Anyway.
she's so good at those. It's crazy.
Well, hey, OnlyFans, here we come.
We get
That shit is popping right now.
If Spanx doesn't work out, I'll fall back.
You can do another
the
kind of
funny
Spanx.
thing is the what is it, the athletic trainer voice that she can do. So, okay, ladies,
All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Orange Theory. We're gonna start in the rowers this morning. Like I could do a full. I've memorized.
She does
it.
the cheerleading one too. Cheerleading.
That's
No,
epic.
I'm
Ellie
not gonna do the cheerleading voice.
Ellie just had an interview with Pure Bar.
Really?
Yeah, so she's starting
really.
in the next right when we get back from the honeymoon.
Honestly, that is like such a hustle too. Like she's gonna work so hard. Like Pure Bar is like. Also, she's gonna be in fantastic shape. Number one.
She is.
You're a lucky man. But that's also like they have to teach class after class after class. Like I could not do that job. Like the amount of high energy that I would need.
Yeah, Ellie
doesn't
is.
exist.
Ellie's a legend. She can eat more than I can.
I did eat my entire plate of fried rice at dinner.
You did.
So
You killed it.
He took it to go box. So.
Well, thank you for coming on the show. I know I didn't necessarily thank you last show. Mitchell doesn't have to thank you because he brought you.
I brought him. Let's
I'm sorry. He was your chauffeur at the end. But thank you for coming on the show. Loved having you and excited for the wedding. So it's going to be a good time.
No, I'm so pumped. Like I'm so excited. We're gonna get out there and dance.
Oh heck yeah!
We've been practicing, so
Yeah,
we got to
we're
go.
gonna show y'all up a little bit.
I would hope so. But thank you for tuning in to this Friday evening episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Reach out mancardpod@gmail.com, mancardpodcast.com, and we will see you on Monday.